Yeah, this one is for every woman trying to hold herself together. Every mother praying silently at night.
Hello guys, welcome back. It's Golden here. Have you noticed that some people will do absolutely anything to avoid offending strangers, friends, co-workers, church members, neighbors, even distant relatives? But somehow, the one person they have no problem disappointing is their husband or their wife. Think about it. They will say yes to everyone else. They will bend over backwards for everyone else. They will keep everyone else comfortable and happy. And then come home and expect their partners to understand, to be the understanding husband or the understanding wife. Today, I want us to talk about something that is destroying a lot of marriages, relationships quietly. It's not cheating, it's not money problems, not even communication. I'm talking about people who keep choosing everyone else over their partner. Because the truth is this, somebody is going to be uncomfortable, whether you like it or not. If you keep everyone else happy, your partner will suffer. If you protect everybody else's feelings, your partner will get hurt. If you refuse to set boundaries, your marriage will pay the price. And that's what we are talking about today. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine your spouse tells you, please, I don't like the way your friends talk to me. Simple concern, nothing dramatic, nothing unreasonable. But instead of addressing it, you say, oh, that's just how she is. I don't want problems. I don't want her to be offended. And so nothing changes. Now your spouse remains uncomfortable. Why? Because you were afraid to make your friend uncomfortable. Do you see the problem? Somebody had to be uncomfortable, and somehow you chose your spouse. Many people don't even realize they are doing this. They think they are being nice, they think they are being peaceful, but sometimes what we call peace is actually cowardice. Because real peace often requires difficult conversations. Real peace requires boundaries. Real peace requires saying, no, I disagree. This is my family. This is my spouse, my husband or my wife, as the case may be. And not everybody would like that. The problem is many people are addicted to being liked. They want everybody to see them as nice, everybody to see them as good, everybody to approve of them. So they keep sacrificing their partner to maintain their image outside. Now, let's talk about family because this is where many marriages struggle. A husband knows his mother constantly disrespects his wife. He sees it, he hears it. His wife has complained, but he has refused to address it. Why? Because he doesn't want his mother to be upset. So who becomes uncomfortable? His wife. Every single time. Or maybe is a wife whose siblings constantly interfere in her marriage. Her husband keeps complaining, but she keeps saying, that's my family. They mean well. You should understand. Meanwhile, her husband is hurting. Again, somebody had to be uncomfortable and she chose her husband. One thing I have learned in life is this. The people who love us most often tolerate the most nonsense from us because they love us, because they understand, because they are patient, because they keep giving chances. And unfortunately, many people take advantage of this. They know their spouse will forgive them, so they keep disappointing them. They know their spouse will stay, so they keep choosing others. They know their spouse loves them, so they stop protecting them. And that is dangerous because even the most patient person gets tired. Even the strongest relationship has limits. Even the deepest love can become wounded. Your spouse has been asking you to spend more time together with them. You have been busy, understandable, life happens. But when your coworkers invite you out, you suddenly have time. Your friends call, suddenly you have energy. A social event comes up, suddenly you are available. Meanwhile, the person at home keeps receiving leftovers, leftover time, leftover attention, leftover energy. And then one day you are shocked when they start feeling disconnected. But honestly, should you be shocked? Because you have been giving the best version of yourself to everyone else and bringing the tired version of you home. Marriage is not maintained by love alone, it's maintained by choices, daily choices, repeated choices, consistent choices. Every day you are choosing who matters. Every day you are choosing whose feelings you are prioritizing. Every day you are choosing who gets your attention. Every day you are choosing who gets your protection. And your partner notices. Maybe they don't always say it, but they notice. They notice who you defend. They notice who you make excuses for, who you always accommodate, and they notice when it is not them. This is something many people need to accept. You cannot keep everybody else happy. It's impossible. Somebody will be offended, somebody will disagree, somebody will complain, somebody will feel uncomfortable. This is life. The question is, who should carry that discomfort? The random friend, the nosy relative, the controlling sibling, the demanding coworker, or the person you promised to build a life with? Because somebody is carrying the burden. Make sure it is not always your partner. I know couples who fight over the same issues year after year, not because the problem is huge, but because one spouse refuses to establish boundaries. The family members keeps crossing the line, the friend keeps crossing the line, the ex keeps crossing the line, the neighbor keeps crossing the line, and every time the partner complains, they are told, just ignore it, don't mind them, let it go. But why should they always let it go? Why are they always the one expected to adjust? Why are they always the one expected to endure? At some point, the person causing the discomfort should be the one feeling uncomfortable, not your spouse. Healthy partners protect each other, not just physically, emotionally too, mentally too. They create safe space for each other. They don't throw each other under the bus to gain approval from others. They don't sacrifice each other's peace to avoid difficult conversations. They don't allow outsiders to constantly disrespect their relationship. They understand something very important. The relationship must come first. Not ego, not public opinion, not extended family, not friends, not social media. I want you to think honestly. When was the last time you made your spouse uncomfortable so that everybody else could feel or stay comfortable? Maybe you canceled plans with them. Maybe you ignored their concerns. Maybe you refused to set boundaries. Maybe you chose popularity over partnership. Maybe you chose approval over peace at home. And if that's you, this is not about guilt. It's about awareness, because many people don't realize the damage until it's too late. One day your spouse may stop complaining, and many people think that's a good sign. It's not always. Sometimes people stop complaining because they have given up. They stop talking because they don't feel heard. They stop asking because they expect disappointment. They stop fighting because they're exhausted. And by the time you notice, the emotional distance is already there. That's why these small choices matter. If there's one thing I want you to remember from today's video, it's this. Somebody has to be uncomfortable. You cannot please everybody. You cannot keep everybody happy. You cannot avoid every conflict. But don't make your husband or wife the person who constantly pays the price, the person sleeping beside you, the person building a life with you, the person standing with you through good days and bad days, the person who has chosen you. Protect that person, defend that person, prioritize that person, because a healthy relationship or marriage is not built when everybody else is comfortable. It's built when two people keep choosing each other again and again and again, even when it means setting boundaries with the rest of the world. And trust me, a marriage where both partners feel protected is worth far more than the approval of people who don't have to live your life. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. On your post notification buttons to be notified every time I post a new video. Click on that like button to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, your family, or whoever that you think that needs to see this video. Bye for now, and I will see you in my next video.